Hi everyone, I'm Nicholas. Welcome back to another Warzone video. First of all, I would like to say a big thank you to yesterday's overwhelming response to the video that I've uploaded. Today's video is more of a follow-up or a feedback and to respond to some of the comments that I've received yesterday. So I'm going to address them in today's video. So in order for you to fully understand today's video, you really need to watch the video that I've posted yesterday, which will be linked right now somewhere in the screen, or you can also go to the link in the description box below. It will only make sense if you watch the video yesterday in order to understand what is going on in today's video. Now, the first thing is I would like to address would be the latency. So I did mention in the previous video that it is ideal in order to play a match, as you can see right here, searching for a match that is below 25 ms ping. It is very important if you want to maintain a smooth gameplay for you to search a match that is within or below 25 ms ping, in my opinion. So for me, playing something above at, let's say, around 108 or even at 70 and 90, those are really huge numbers, and at times there may be ping spikes and that kind of thing. So that's definitely not what you want when it comes to playing Battle Royale in Warzone, because everything is so, you want to be so responsive at all times, so you can't really afford to have any sort of lag. And in my opinion, as you can see, sometimes it may take a little longer to search for matches within 25 ms, and we're in a lobby that is currently okay, I'm just going to exit over here. A lobby that is under 25 ms. If it's even longer than that, it will start showing that it's looking for matches in other regions. So I would really recommend that you find a match that is below that. You can easily re-enter into lobbies and have it search once more. So I think that is a very important key point. Now, next thing I want to talk about is, so yesterday we talked about field of view, and if you want to know the importance of that, make sure you watch the previous video. And in graphics, so what I happen to notice is that sometimes it switches to full screen borderless. Now this itself impacts the game quite a bit as well. I notice a performance drop when it is in full screen borderless, whereas in full screen it doesn't really affect the graphics much. So always remember to check your settings just to ensure that it is in full screen. And oftentimes when it is in full screen borderless, your render resolution will be at 66. So that severely impacts the graphics as well. And I would really highly recommend that you keep these at 100 and at a full screen setting. So one particular comment that I find very interesting, and I feel like maybe in yesterday's video I didn't really elaborate much enough, is that I have a desktop that supports 144 Hz, but why do I go with 60 instead? I have fiddled around with the settings and I've tried using 144 Hz and 60 Hz. So what I've discovered is that, well, depending on your rig as well, right? So if you have a really good rig, then of course, and a desktop that supports 144 Hz, definitely go with that. But the reason I choose 60 is because the hardest that my machine can push is only up to 80 frames per second. So instead of having it set to 144, which my machine can't really reach, might as well just set it to 60. So therefore, your frames are kept within the 50 to 60 frames per second. And at the same time, if let's say there is a firefight or a lot of explosions happening at the same time, which is very graphically intense, therefore it wouldn't really lag. But if you are going to put 144, although you may have the best performance throughout the game, when it comes to firefights and stuff, you will definitely feel some sort of lag, and that's not really what we want when it comes to, those kind of situations. So in short, my computer, the hardest I can push is 80 frames per second. So even if I put 144, it's not going to do anything good to the gameplay. So to keep it stable, to keep the performance intact, I'm just going to go with 60. And if your screen, this is your screen refresh rate, so it is better to have your custom frame rate limit over here, 60, to match with your screen refresh rate. So this, I feel like, is very important as well. No point pushing this further because it's not going to go past 60 if you set 60 as your screen refresh rate. Right, so do let me know if you have any other questions or any other problems. I am more than willing to help you guys out because I know how difficult it is. I thought I wasn't able to run Warzone at all. And after, changing several settings, really playing around, and I finally discovered a stable build performance to run Warzone. So do let me know if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. My name is Nicholas. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
You lose, your fight is over. Earn your way out. Well done. Stand by for redeployment. Dropping into the AO. You win this fight and you return to the front line, but if you lose, you're done. Earn your way out. Well done. Flash out! Target right here. Your teammate was sent to the gulag. Fight for a chance to redeploy. Hunt the enemy down.
Device spotted.
Contract complete. All supply boxes located. Supply cache marked. Secure the package.
We're in safe zone. Watch for enemy. Device spotted.
Objectives updated. Move to the next location. Next objective located. Contract complete. All supply boxes located. Making a move. Friendly drop back on the way. Enemy UAV overhead.